What up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Cash Grab Podcast.
Yikes.
Why yikes? I felt like that was pretty good.
Another edition?
What should I have said?
Episode? Edition is like, it's like a special edition. Like an edition will be like when you have like not me with you. Like, oh, this edition.
Oh, another addition. Because we're
addition is actually
adding
a whole other word.
Another addition of the Cash Grab Podcast. I'm your host, Cameron Frost. This is my sidekick,
Oh my God.
Allyson Bustano.
What would you, so addition, what would be the definition of that?
To add something. To
Okay.
add.
Okay.
Then you really don't know math, huh? You don't know what
No, but you were
addition
using
means?
it in the EDI term.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
A
But you
brand
just
new
meant-
addition
You just meant
to
another one.
another one.
Yeah, it was your like DJ Khaled version.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm ready to talk about what we did this week bad, I guess. That's the beginning of
This
this
week
podcast.
bad.
Yeah, it's like bad stuff that happened to you, right?
No, it's just something that happened. My thing is good.
What happened to you?
I got booked
Oh
for
my
my first
God.
corporate event.
No, you didn't.
I did. I got booked for my first corporate
Cameron
event. This is
thinks-
huge.
Cameron thinks he got booked for a corporate event. It's literally like a scam. First of all, you got a DM from a bot on TikTok.
She's not a bot. She's an old lady. She has 2 TikToks. They're just still images. But she's an old lady. She doesn't know how to use TikTok that well.
He told me he got booked for a corporate event. Immediately a red flag went off in my mind. Immediately I go, no, you didn't. And I go, was it an email? Was it a text? Was it even an Instagram DM? No, it was a TikTok DM. And then, by the way, I go, give me it. Let me see it immediately. I look at the DM and the person's giving like a
pulled it
very
up.
standard scam message, which is just like,
I'll
hey,
read it.
No, Cameron, let me just give a little bit of my side first. Hey, you have been chosen for a corporate event. Blah, 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 blah. You know, like, and then they're like, oh, what's your rate or whatever? Cameron, first of all, and this event is in like Las Vegas or something. And Cameron says $150. Insane. Not enough money. First of all, not enough money. Even if it was real, even if it was a real. And then he doesn't look up the address. And I'm like, all right, let me look up the address then if this is a real thing because you're fighting me on it. And it's just a trailer park. It's just a
Yeah.
random trailer park. Okay. Go ahead. Plead your case.
All right. Well, I mean, when you put it like that, here's what this lady said.
It's not a real person.
It is a real person. I'm not going to dox her. She follows 9 people. Am I one of them?
Get to the message.
Oh, I think she unfollowed me.
Baby, get
But
to
she
the
follows Dolly Parton, Billie Eilish.
Read
um,
the message.
she said, "Hey, are you available for booking? We'd love to have you perform at our corporate event. Let me
Not
know."
real. Yeah.
And
Doesn't even ask what the corporation is.
and she said, "I hope this message finds you well. I am writing to inquire about your availability and rates for a corporate event that we are hosting in Good Springs, Nevada. Our company has an annual event that brings together all our employees from around the country to
Vague.
celebrate our achievements and set goals for the upcoming year. This year, we are looking to add some entertainment to the program, and we believe that you would be a perfect fit for the event. We would like to know your availability and your fee for the event."
Tell him how much time.
And then I didn't respond, and she said, "Hello?" And then I was like, "Hey, sorry, I'm at work."
Dude, just
I said
candidly responding to a bot.
I said, "My typical fee is $150. When is the event?"
This is real. This is real.
And she said, she gave me the address and the date and time. She said $150 is within our budget range. We are prepared to offer a competitive rate for your services, and we can assure you that you will have a great time performing
This is
for
going
us.
to be the father of my children.
We can work by this. Also, we would like to know if you would be comfortable receiving payment via a check. We understand that some performers prefer other modes of payment, and we want to ensure that you're comfortable with our payment method.
Yeah, and that's like that's 100% real to you. And you're going to fly to Vegas and go into debt to show up at an RV park that you're sure is a real corporate event?
I want to do the show just to, because I knew you guys were going to be jealous and I knew you guys were going to hate on this shit. But I want to do the show just to prove to you that it is a real show.
Please fly out to this corporate event for this company, for this party for their employees.
At a trailer park.
Yeah.
What is a trailer park?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think that's huge. I'm stoked.
That's your big win.
That's my big W for the week. I mean, that's huge. Broke to my first corporate event. She saw that I have 300 TikTok followers. And she was like, we got to get this guy.
And why did you say $150?
Because I didn't want to overcharge.
Like, what would be overcharging you?
I mean, like $200.
Wow.
I feel like if I went any higher than 150, you should have been like,
you can't even conceive of someone paying you $200.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like
proud of you.
Yeah, you should be proud of me.
You know what I'm proud of? Okay, you know what I'm proud of? The funny thing is, I've been like really on Cameron about like responding to text messages and stuff, and like he won't respond to his mother or like, you know, his closest friends, but like a TikTok bot that's trying to book him on a fake show, he's on it. He's right there. He's right there with her. So it's a step in the right direction, I think, for you. Maybe next time you'll text your mom back. Your mom, who wants to text you to see you because she misses you.
Yeah, she might be a fucking bot too. Who knows?
I think you're more suspicious of your own mother than random people on TikTok who have 9 followers.
No, she has 319 followers. Oh. She almost has as many followers as me. But
maybe you should book her.
Yeah.
We'll book her on our show. Ask her if she's available and ask her what her rate is.
I got to show you a picture of this lady, though. She's the oldest lady you've ever seen. It's crazy. Okay,
well, let's talk about what happened to me.
All right, yeah. What's your big win for the week?
Well, it's not a win. I thought we were doing bad stuff only. I accidentally got tiger balm on my pussy.
No.
I know.
You didn't tell me this?
I didn't even tell you. I know. It's because I was high, and me and Cameron have been like giving each other massages because we're both always injured. And I had tiger balm on my hands, and I went to the bathroom to wash my hands, and then I put a tampon in, and then I know.
Oh my God. Did it feel kind of good?
It kind of did feel a little bit good. Yeah, I was going to say that. Like, it definitely felt unhealthy. Like, it felt like a mixture of like, it felt like my pussy brushed its teeth, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
Like
that minty spiciness.
It felt spicy. It felt minty. But you know when you brush your gums too hard and they get like all like, ugh, like.
They start bleeding?
No, they don't bleed, but they get like rug burn. I had rug burn. I had like minty rug burn on my pussy. Wow.
Did it feel like the same sensation as like a Zin? Because you're always joking about putting Zins in your pussy, and it's true. Like, damn, I kind of
did put a Zin in my pussy.
You manifested that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it again. But I was sitting there when you were putting it on my hip. It was activate, but that's why I was like glad that you'd put on my hip, because then it was like taking away from the
burning in your pussy. Yeah.
But here's the thing: you can't wash off tiger balm.
Yeah.
It gets counteracted. So like basically like me just leaving it alone, it just kind of subsided. But now it feels like a little bit weird, kind of.
Yeah.
Just like it's the aftermath is like a little bit of irritated. Pretty cool, huh?
Damn. That's your big win for the week, huh?
No, it's not a win. I think that like, do we even have wins? Like, do we ever have a win? Like, as a couple, like, what even is a win to us?
Oh, like as a couple win? Because I just had a win last night. I got booked on another show.
Oh my God! Enough about you getting booked.
I'm stoked. I'm finally getting booked.
Okay, but like,
only took about 11 years of doing comedy.
How about an announcement that's relevant to like other people that isn't about comedy?
They can come to my show. Damn. Wait. Do we? We
have like 0 wins.
We gotta have a win, a collective win.
We might be like the biggest L couple. That's kind of like our thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Buses were free for like 3 weeks.
That's not. You don't even know the definition of a win, and this is our first problem.
That's the
You
whole
think
city
that
burned
you
down
think
and
that-
buses were free for like
You
3
think
weeks.
that
That's a
w-
win for us.
You think that a win is getting fake booked and getting a free ride on the bus? We need to do better. We need to aim higher.
Okay, give me something else then.
A win for us as a couple?
Yeah, not
It'd
like
be-
an imaginary
It'd
one.
be getting a car, probably.
Okay, as I said, not an imaginary one. Give
That's
me
not
like a real one.
imaginary. That's a
I used
real
to spend
possibility.
Oh, cool. Thanks, John. Sick.
Just another L as a couple. We also, we live in our own world.
What do you
We're
mean?
in like the chalk zone. We kind of live in the
I
chalk
loved that show. Chalk Zone.
We live in chalk
We're in the
zone.
chalk zone.
Like in chalk zone, we're killing it. Like when we're in our own vibe and we're like cooking together and we're watching shows from 4 years ago and you know what I mean? Like, and we're rubbing Tiger Balm on my pussy by accident. Like that is like peak synergy. But like get us in the mix with like anything real, you know?
Yeah.
Any real life situation with responsible adults around us, we're like, oh no.
Do you feel like I'm kind of like a Cam-cer to your life? Because here's the thing. Here's my point.
You're like a Cam-cer.
That's good.
You're not a Cam-cer
Flip
to my
that.
life. I love you.
Yeah, I know. Blah, 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 whatever. But what I'm saying is like, you came into my life and immediately my life got way better. Right?
In what way? In what way?
Um,
Well, getting pussy, sure.
getting pussy.
You lost a little bit of
That
weight.
might be it.
You lost a little bit of
No,
weight.
yeah, exactly. You like started coaching, like you were making me go to like a fucking CrossFit gym,
I
which is
wasn't
crazy.
making you go, but yeah.
Sure, but whatever. I started working out, started getting pussy.
Your hair got better.
I got a haircut.
That's just regular girlfriend
I
stuff.
think I got a little more social,
Yeah, 2 inches grew on
cred.
your dick.
confidence wise. Yeah.
Your 2 inches of your confidence's dick grew.
Well, I feel like if the more compliments you give a dick, the more it grows.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So you
Like,
think
I
like
think-
small dicks, just people have been like, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, and then their penis shrunk?
A little bit, yeah.
But their heart's penis. The penis in their
The penis
heart.
of the heart.
Yeah.
The penis of the heart.
Yeah, their heart's penis shrunk for sure.
And also like I had wanted to move to LA for years
Mm-hmm.
and you like actually made that happen. I started traveling more
Mm-hmm.
because of you, saving money. We have like the #1 podcast, not listened to by anyone.
Sure.
The #1 slept on podcast
Number
in the
one
world.
slept on couple, honestly.
You immediately got us free tickets to Survivor Series. We went to
Okay.
WrestleMania. So many wins.
I mean, that one
And-
wasn't really up to the par of the other ones, but yeah, okay.
I mean, I would say that's the highest.
Yeah, sure.
That's the highest peak of all. Dude, going to WrestleMania was literally a dream come true. It was the only dream
Yeah.
I've ever had.
Yeah, I definitely don't think you're a Cam-cer.
But your life has gotten so much worse.
No, my life has gotten worse because of stand-up, not because of you. My life has gotten worse because I decided to be independent, like in my creative pursuit, instead of like choosing a man to support me so that I didn't have to actually show interest in anything. You know what I mean? Like you're equal to me. I treat you as equal. I believe you're equal to me. And therefore, like, I have to pull my weight now. And in the beginning of, before you, I wasn't pulling any weight. I was just kind of starfishing life, you know? I had a good life, but like, I wasn't doing anything or contributing anything. So it was not fulfilling.
You were unfulfilled.
Sure.
And now you're filled up.
I'm filled up. You filled me up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You definitely filled me up, so there's that. But yeah, I mean, I think for both of us it sucks because we're like doing a job where the #1 way to move forward in this job is to actually kind of just have weird relationships with the opposite sex. The number way to succeed in this industry, if you're even remotely attractive, is to have a bunch of weird relationships with older people than you that have some sexual tension to them. Which is like kind of, I guess, most industries, honestly. Yeah. People above you that have more power than you, that are senior to you, having weird, like, flirty relationships with them, that is kind of how you move forward.
Yeah, and like TikTok followers.
Yeah, sure. Being a hack and doing like a little dance. I used to do that. I got banned from when I was doing all those little dances, though.
For what?
We got banned for hate
like bullying
speech and
hate
stuff.
speech,
Yeah. But then it's like when I was doing TikTok dances, like during quarantine, it was like kind of acceptable, and I was like just about to turn 30, and now you're 33, and I'm like, I can't be doing TikTok dances anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you would be in them,
no,
which would be funny.
I would never.
You refuse to be on TikTok. Cameron like says like, oh, all we need is TikTok clout. When I tell you every TikTok that Cameron's ever been in of mine does so well, if you care about your career, you do a little TikTok dance.
I guess I don't.
You little slut.
I don't care that much.
A little slutty TikTok dance.
Do
a little dance.
No.
Who do you think, like, famous person wise, could get you to do something that you really don't want to do, like a TikTok dance? Like, who is a guy or a girl that like you'll immediately fold and do it for them?
Triple H.
That's the guy?
Yeah, he runs the WWE.
But he's not even saying that you get to be part of the WWE or anything. He just wants you to do a TikTok dance.
Pretty much any
wrestler.
Yeah, I mean not any wrestler, but like yeah, any like wrestler that I grew up with that I respect, I'd do anything they asked.
You'd
anything.
You'd get pooped on your head by Vince McMahon?
Yeah, I think so. Sure.
You'd wear the dress?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd wear the dress and dude, he got actually that's good. Well, I can't bring the video up.
That's okay. I think I wrote something else down.
That would have been a perfect segue into the...
No. Our producer will not... I mean, he's never moved this much in his entire life than he's moving right now. Okay, I have a new thing that I hate that everyone loves to talk about. You know how, like, it's kind of like a reoccurring theme with me that people have a beloved food item that I believe is kind of not worth it at all, and it's overhyped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like one of our King's Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah, you've been hating on
Fuck
King's Hawaiian rolls
King's
for a
Hawaiian
while
rolls.
now.
First of all, there's so much better
What's
bread.
better?
Brioche. Obviously brioche. I know he wants to chime in this conversation so much more than you. It's great.
That's true. Yeah, we should switch places for this one.
No. I don't know.
What's better than a King's Hawaiian roll?
What are you
Is
talking
what
about?
I'm just
Potato
asking.
bread, brioche bread, challah bread, a fucking regular I mean anything. A regular roll, a dinner
challah
roll.
bread is not.
Yes, it is.
Wait, is that the
It's
Jewish?
the Jewish one, yeah.
Thin, crunchy one?
No, it's not thin crunchy.
But no, that's matzah bread.
Oh, matzah
Ew,
bread. Matzah bread.
Matzah bread sucks. No one likes matzah.
I thought you meant matzah.
Okay, no one likes that. Obviously, no one gives a fuck about. That's like being like Ritz crackers versus Hawaiian roll.
Ritz crackers are fire as fuck.
Okay,
They're
okay,
buttery.
Okay. Ooh, whoa.
We're gonna act like Ritz crackers aren't good now.
Okay. No, I'm sick of a glorification of King's Hawaiian roll. They're just a regular sweet roll. They're honestly just like they're kind of like a low income like white bread type of thing to like.
Yeah, I mean I like them.
You like them?
So maybe you're right on the money with that.
Yeah, usually the stuff that you like is like bottom of the barrel type of single dad.
Oh yeah, dude. I
You love
mean,
a
King's
single-
Hawaiian rolls would be like a delicacy growing up.
Oh yeah, to you.
That's like Thanksgiving. That's a once a year holiday.
I mean, I need my
treat.
dinner roll to have, because like dinner rolls, I don't fuck around. I mean, need my dinner roll to have a crispy, flaky outer interior. I mean, a King's Hawaiian roll is just a piece of potato bread full of sugar. You know, it's like AIDS bread. It's like for you know, like the Rizzler probably eats 12 of those a day. He's like gonna die by the time he's 20. It's just not. It's not good.
Don't put that on the Rizzler.
I love the Rizzler. I don't want him to die, but he's on a bad path.
Yeah, dude, we should get the Rizzler for the weight loss challenge. That would be huge.
Yeah, we're doing a weight loss challenge with some comics, and I mean, the Rizzler would be a huge get for us.
Yeah. Man, that would
Also,
get us
he
some fucking
wouldn't.
eyes.
I don't think he would want to do it.
Bro, you guys, in hot Rizzler news, no one's talking about this, but AJ and Big Justice went to the Super Bowl, did not take the Rizzler.
Wow, that's
And
fucked.
the Rizzler is a known Chiefs fan.
I mean, it's good he wasn't there. He would have been. We would have had the Rizzler
No, you know
crying
why?
on
Wait,
camera.
here's my theory. Here's my theory, right?
Crying Rizzler.
Here's my theory, because everyone says Big Justice and AJ are evil, right? Okay, so they obviously knew something, right? The Rizzler is the talisman of the Chiefs, right? He was going to be a good luck charm. Nobody wanted the Chiefs to win, okay? The Rizzler was purposely kept out. The reason for the shutout, the Rizzler wasn't at the Super Bowl.
Damn, maybe.
Yep, he was too busy sitting at home eating fucking a whole pack of King's Hawaiian rolls.
Damn.
Anyway, sorry, I know that you don't care about that, babe.
So wait, the Rizzler and Trump agree on go Chiefs. That's kind of crazy.
The Rizzler and Trump both like the same football team. Also, Trump only likes it because of Patrick and Brittany.
Yeah, and the Rizzler probably. Trump's got to be a Rizzler guy, right?
I feel like he's not even aware of the Rizzler.
That's impossible.
That would be a good podcast.
Trump and the Rizzler?
Yeah, Trump and the Rizzler.
Dude. Yes.
So
AJ's kind of lib, to be honest. He's like big. He's like trans, supports trans
No,
people.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pronouns.
interesting.
But Big
Well, he
Justice
is
is far
kinda-
right.
Well, I mean,
Big
AJ
Justice is like QAnon.
Yeah, but AJ looks like he's about to transition into a woman. Like that's gonna be his next thing. Is like, I'm a woman, by the way.
Yeah.
Boom. His tits just explode. Boom, boom.
I give this pussy 5 booms.
Yeah. The path of I've noticed or men who bodybuild turning into a woman is actually a big thing.
Yeah.
I don't really know why. But
Well, it's because they I think maybe they feel like if they reach the peak of manhood, they'll feel like
they're done.
I'm a whole person or whatever. They'll feel that whatever that hole is.
Ah, yeah.
And then they get there and they're like, oh no, the hole is right here.
the
where my penis
the hole
is.
should be right here.
Yeah.
Well, it's like they thought like, okay, I don't feel manly enough, but maybe if I was like yoked out of my fucking mind, I would feel like a man.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, it turns out.
I just am a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that though, because like I actually feel the most like a woman when I'm kind of like yoked, like when I'm like throwing like weights around.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, same, to be honest.
You feel
when
like a
I'm-
woman when you lift?
Yeah. 'Cause
Why?
I'm so weak.
Oh, you feel weak?
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, I'm a woman. I'm a 90-pound Japanese woman.
There's a lot of really strong, like fit athletes that only listen to female artists when they train. That's been a big thing too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
Well, like
there's
Megan Thee Stallion,
Mhm.
Cardi B. I mean, yeah, that's like they're making hype
Glorilla.
music. Yeah, Glorilla.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that what you listen to when you work out? Or you listen to like Destiny's Child, Miley Cyrus when you're curling your?
I have like a
thighs?
running playlist, but it's all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of soft, like ballads and stuff.
Well,
it's not what people work out.
Well,
to.
you like.
It's like James Taylor.
But do you talk to yourself when you work out? Like, do you have an inner monologue to like push yourself forward?
No, I'm thinking about other stuff.
So what do you think? Like, what is going on in your head?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like when you meditate. Have you ever meditated?
No, tell me, describe it.
It's like thoughts just kind of flow in and out. It's like a river, you know?
That's insane. I have no
It's like
concept of that at all.
Like I don't really think about anything significant.
You just don't think when you work out. You don't count or like breathe or
I'll
like talk
count,
to yourself.
Sure, that doesn't That's
Yeah.
what you mean? Counting?
Well, like for me, I guess I'll give my example first. So when I'm working out, I'm very strategically counting on like how I'm gonna breathe, what I'm gonna do. That way I can recover and then move on to the next thing. And then also I'll be like, yeah, you fucking like look at this fucking idiot next to me, and then I'll be like, suck my dick.
Yeah.
I'll just like be like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm almost like a drunk guy talking to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like having an argument with himself. I'm like a drunk guy. Like, yeah, it's fucking bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking don't tell me shit.
It's like nobody.
Yeah, there's no one there.
Yeah.
You don't do that?
No, I
I'm
mean, I guess
crazy.
I'd like talk shit to people in my head. I'll be like, at least I'm not that fucking guy.
Oh, like a fatter. Or
I'll just
like,
find a more out of shape guy
and you'll be like, eh.
who knows even less than I do, and I'll be like, look at this fucking idiot. And then I'll kind of look around and be like, oh shit, I hope no one's looking at me like that.
You get insecure
Oh,
instantly.
immediately I'm like, oh fuck, I'm that guy to someone else.
No, you're not like the guys that walk around our gym in a full karate outfit. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You're at
Well,
24.
they're doing karate.
You're at 24-hour. They're not doing karate. They're at
Yeah,
20.
they are. I'm in the stretching room. They're doing.
Oh.
They're like doing high kicks and like they're really intense about it too. Like
Not
yeah,
okay. Well, when they're doing
yeah.
Okay, they're doing like SpongeBob level karate.
They're doing SpongeBob karate. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, when I see
Karate.
them, when I see them, they're not doing karate. First of all, they're older men that clearly, like, I guess, failed out of their karate gym, no longer are welcome at their karate gym. Because why are you at 24-hour fitness? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they're no longer welcome where they were, and they're older men. And I see them in the cross training area where I am. They're not quite stretching. They're not quite doing anything, but they are staring. I'll tell you that much. That's what they're doing karate with their eyes, looking at me and looking at other women and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, being a woman at a gym must really suck, huh?
I like it because of my area. I have laid my balls out on that area. This is where I'm going to be. I'm doing like, really wide movements. I'm making a lot of noise. I make my space,
Mm-hmm.
I nest in my area and I kind of act psychotically. So I fit right in. I might as well be the karate guy.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well be hanging a kettlebell from my pussy,
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that I'm on at 24-hour fitness.
Yeah, it's a lot of like karate guys and like homeless dudes charging their phone.
Yeah,
that's mostly what our gym is. Really?
Yeah, I honestly, I've seen for the most part, the funniest thing I see is kind of like older Asian men like lying down in the pussy eating position, watching like their phone, like watching TikToks on their phone, like just kind of like giggling and kicking their legs back and forth.
Yeah, there's like, a lot of that.
Sick.
Yeah. And then there's like the saunas get crazy.
My sauna is like fine-ish, I guess, but yeah, they're pretty disgusting because everyone's just naked in there for some reason. To be naked in that sauna is insane. I'm so glad that you don't give a fuck about sports. When we were watching the last podcast I was recording, I was like, man, that is one of the benefits that you brought to my life when I started dating you.
Not having to hear about sports anymore.
Not playing video games, not playing sports is such a huge win as a man. Like, those are the two best qualities that a woman is looking for in a boyfriend. Doesn't give a fuck about sports, doesn't give a fuck about video games. You're basically like, that's like God tier for women.
Like a
it's
unicorn.
Unheard of.
He
It's
literally
unheard
likes wrestling, which is the dumbest sport.
Yeah, but he doesn't even barely like wrestling that much. Like, he likes it a lot.
He doesn't like wrestling that much?
No. Here's what I'll say. You like it a lot. You still don't like need to constantly find other dudes to fucking go, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, sports guys.
Well, there's not that many of us.
That's true
great.
at all.
Yes, it is.
I mean, Carlos and I literally we want to start a wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
Where we do exactly that.
But here's the thing. That's true. But you're a natural introvert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you're not
I think she
walking.
just likes that you're an
Here's
introvert more than
Well,
She
I-
does
I
love
only
that. And then I'm
date-
depressed. She's brought that up before.
I only date depressed introverts. That's another big tip for women. If you're looking for a guy that's going to be like obsessed with you, depression, introvert. Those
Abandonment.
are abandonment issues. Those are crucial personality traits that you're going to need.
Crippling insecurity.
Yes, crippling insecurity. No, those are the main top 4, I think, for men. Because girls are always like, there's no humble guys. It's like, yeah, because you're going for people with self-esteem. Like, what's wrong with you?
You're digging out the garbage bin.
Yeah, no, not the garbage bin. I think that the best case scenario for a man to be like quality and a value is to think low of himself. You know what I mean? A man that thinks highly of himself is mistaken. You know what I mean?
But I am a high value man, though.
You are, because you question yourself every single day. And that's what men should do, is go, is this the right decision I'm making? They shouldn't go, I'm making the right decision. That's the ethereal unicorn-like being that you are, that you kind of know as a man. I shouldn't be too confident, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm just a man. And the crazy thing is, I think guys think that means that you have small penis energy. Quite opposite. It's small dick energy to be so insecure that you have to be like, no, everything I do is right. I'm right. Being right is important.
Yeah, if you like being right, you have a small penis.
Because I love being right, and I have the smallest penis that you can have.
True.
And I love being right. It's my number 1 favorite thing to do.
I can't believe you try to act like I don't like wrestling that much.
No.
That did.
Okay, here's the like, okay. Here's the distinction, right? Wrestling, like, you're a huge fan, right? You're a fan, which is okay. But it's more that, like, it's not your personality. It's not your personality. It's not who you are as Cameron.
A little bit, though.
No,
it bleeds into a lot of who I am.
I guess, like, it's okay for me if you, like, are a fan of something, but it doesn't take away from the uniqueness of the conversation and the life that you live. Like, what I see from men who love sports and video games is it's like 90% of what they're always thinking about. And if they can't get to that place, they can't be a person, you know? Like, you can get there on any subject. You can talk about anything with anyone. You can sit with girls and have a fucking conversation about, you can have tea with women and snap right in, you know?
Yeah.
You could be girly pop. You're versatile.
John is disagreeing.
I mean, I've seen it.
No, I just think this is funny. I just think it's funny. She loves you. That's amazing.
Yeah. I've had other boyfriends that are it's mostly been the video games thing. I'm not going to lie. But the video games thing is way bigger of an L than anything else.
Were you worried when I was going through a little bit of a video game phase?
No, but oh my God. I don't think John even knows this. So during quarantine, everyone was obviously having their own specific meltdowns about stuff. Like, you know, life, I guess, what would you call that? Existential crisis.
Yeah, for sure.
And I remember being like, we were doing nothing but eating entire banana bread full of weed every single day. So we were like blackout stoned every day. And Cameron was working on playing Pokemon, and that's all he was doing. And I was like, this is normal. No one's doing anything, right? Mm-hmm. Getting high, playing Pokemon, such a normal thing.
It was awesome.
I didn't understand the gravity of what Pokemon meant to him at the time until he beat the game and he started sobbing in my arms.
Yeah, I was weeping tears of joy because I don't ever win anything.
He's like, I've never won anything in my life. It's like, is
yeah,
this a
it was
game
amazing.
for third graders?
It's way easier as an adult. You can look it up online how to
so
win.
You cheated? You cheated on Pokemon and then cried?
Also, Cameron is a Pokemon a Pokemon loving, wrestling obsessed guy, and you're like, this guy doesn't like video games. This guy doesn't like sports.
Pokemon. Yeah, but here's the thing: is
what
like,
I was talking about, by the way, was when I was getting into playing Last of Us online.
Yeah, but you
worried
barely,
about that?
You barely.
But I feel like I saved myself and this relationship by just being really bad.
Yeah, you suck at video games. Like real ones, because Pokemon doesn't count. That's the thing, is like, you guys, it's like me saying, like, you know, me playing like Tetris is a video game or something, you know. It's like the video game people that go really deep, that have an illness, are going into like a VR type of game. And I'm not saying that it's VR, but like anything that's like a first person shooter or like even Fortnite or whatever, like that might as well be VR. You're leaving your reality to go there. Your Pokemon is like answering a series of it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It's not really a game.
I mean, I was leaving reality for sure. Just like high as balls on edibles playing Pokemon Soul Silver. Are you kidding me? I was not here.
Yeah, that's quarantine. Everyone was. I think that like it's hard because like I'm the only woman in the room to describe like what it means to like be present, like actually with somebody. Like, you know what I mean? I think guys like lose touch with like, oh, I'm like every other guy. I have an interest. I like wrestling. I like Pokemon. No. People that are obsessed with video games, like that's a level of disassociation that allows you to like not even like if you're in the room with someone, you're not there, you know? And same thing with sports.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
Like you've never been so locked into a match that you like won't let me be around or something, you know?
I mean, I'd prefer it if you weren't, but yeah, you can hang out. It's your apartment too.
Yeah, but even like the desire for me to not be there isn't really because of the thing. It's not there.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Your obsessions are not in spite.
Okay, well, speaking of wrestling, I want to John, would you mind bringing up the clip that I sent you?
Oh, great. Here we go.
So
does this have to have sound?
Yeah, preferably sound. This is about the Middle East conflict
It's Vince McMahon.
This is Vince McMahon in 2002 solving the Middle East crisis.
Okay, your Lord and Savior.
I think from a multicultural, multi-language concept, I think that, you know, the one thing that could bring, you know, the Arabs and the Jews together would be a World Wrestling Federation event, a World Wrestling Entertainment event, pardon me. Yeah. You know, and someone saying, oh my God, did he just say that? You know, yeah, I did. You know, I mean, because again, I think, you know, people from all walks of life, different nationalities, you know, different cultures, all enjoy what we do.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I bet he thought that him pooping on girls' heads was really bringing a lot of people together, too.
I mean, it brought a couple people together.
Brought him and Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, they were boys, dude. Mm-hmm. It really brought them together. And, in a way, it tore them apart.
Go like this on the other side.
Dandruff on
You have so much on the other shoulder.
Oh, my God. The camera can't pick up on dandruff, can it?
I think it can. What's with men not being able to breathe while they sleep? What do you think's wrong with you guys?
Wait, we're not going to talk about the clip?
Sorry. I forgot about it already.
We can brush right past it.
No. Yeah. I mean, what makes you think I care about Arabs and Jews?
Well, it's just, you know, with everything going on in Palestine right now.
Oh, you think I care about that too?
Okay. Well, that is
when have we ever talked
Allyson
about?
Is like, I love that you don't care about sports. Then you're like, can we talk about sports? And she just immediately trucks. So I think this is emblematic of the whole thing.
I don't think it's about.
Allison's like, I love that you don't care about the Jews.
I don't.
And I'm like, that brings me to our clip.
Well, I've never heard you speak on Israel Palestine in my life.
I didn't care until that.
Until an ancient clip of Vince McMahon surfaced.
I just feel like if maybe.
I think they've seen wrestling, by the way. They've seen it.
Well, I think that's what they're going to do with the Gaza Strip is build a giant sports arena.
Mm-hmm. And what, kill each other in WWE?
WrestleMania Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
But they're still going to kill each other, but they're just going to do it on
No,
TV?
they're going to come together.
But they're still hurting
and they're
going to
root for John Cena, probably.
Oh, so they're going to come together to give money to Vince McMahon. That's what's going to make them come together.
That was his idea.
We want to give Vince McMahon money so bad. They don't even have money. They don't even have. Do they have money? It's like all rubble.
Do the Jews have money?
Okay, I meant the people that are in the rubble, but okay.
No, they probably don't have money. No.
Yeah. So how are they going to pay to get in? He's not giving away free tickets.
Yeah, that's
he's never done. Has he ever done anything charitable? Has Vince McMahon ever done a charitable act? Look at you trying to.
I'm trying to.
And don't say let someone else fuck his wife.
I feel like he probably did some 9/11 stuff.
He did 9/11? Vince McMahon did 9/11. That was his. You think he gave to the Freedom Towers? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I think that he he used to do tribute to the troops every Christmas. They would go.
Oh, he
and
would give to the troops.
They'd have a little SmackDown event in Iraq and stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
sick,
that's
actually.
Of course he would be. That actually makes sense. Giving to the troops is the worst type of charity you could give to.
What do you mean they loved it?
They already have enough money. The military? It's like usually you want to give to poor people or orphans or something like that.
He donated his hair to Donald Trump.
His hair?
Yeah, when Donald Trump shaved his head at WrestleMania 23.
He made a wig of his hair? He made a toupee?
No, they had a hair versus hair match, and Vince lost, and Donald Trump shaved his head.
But he didn't give his hair.
I'm saying What are you doing right
I'm
now?
confused. So Donald Trump shaved his head.
Donald Trump shaved Vince McMahon's head.
Oh, I thought Donald Trump shaved his head.
No, Donald
I
Trump
see.
wouldn't. Obviously, Trump was winning that. There's no way.
Oh, because Donald Trump wouldn't have a buzz cut?
He's not getting his head shaved. At
I don't know.
WrestleMania.
Maybe he has had a buzz cut.
He kind of has one now.
Mm.
He kind of got. Anyway, what did you bring up 5 minutes ago before I made us talk
forgot.
about the clip? Oh, breathing.
Oh, how men can't breathe in their sleep. Yeah, well, that's another thing that you got better at when we started dating is breathing in your sleep, but just minorly. But
It's hard.
You're on the
It's
verge
so
of
hard.
you're on the verge of death every single time you take a nap, I swear.
And I'm having crazy nightmares.
If you fall asleep, you can barely breathe. Every single one of our male friends can't breathe in their sleep. I don't know how you guys are alive. The male nose is very inefficient. There's something going on in your guys' nose. There's a conspiracy. You should fucking write that down for your conspiracies.
All right, I'll write it down.
And you guys don't even do coke. I get it if you do drugs or something that your nose is fucked up, but I don't think anyone in our friend group does. Well, maybe they do. No? I don't think so.
Male nose. Got it.
Let me see what else I wrote.
Well, I want to talk about your newest business idea.
I mean, this guy's the worst producer of all time. It's crazy.
Oh, what is that?
You need to stop. You gotta figure it out. What's my newest business idea? What did I say?
Well, I've been farting a lot lately.
Okay, this is not.
I've been farting a whole bunch, and it's been stinking real bad.
Yeah.
And
That's
so,
what probably your worst trait.
speaking of CPAP machines,
Well, I said that I thought that it would be cool if you could hook up a vent. Okay, so our air conditioning.
introducing
No, it doesn't have a name yet.
the C-ass machine.
No, my air conditioning unit has a big tube that connects to the window, and it blows the air out. And I want that for your ass.
I think it's a great idea.
It
Unironically, a great
sucks
idea.
the farts out, and because it can't just be a tube, it has to suck the fart out and shoot it. Because guys try to do this thing. Oh, I'm gonna fart over here, and it's that's just swirling the fart around because you fart here and then you move, okay, and then the fart just kind of does a tornado around the area. So yeah, this needs to suck it out, blow, and then seal shut.
See, I was thinking just like a
So you
tank.
what are those things that drip the liquid in them? That are a cone? What is that called? A cone that liquid goes in. What the fuck is that called?
I don't know.
A cylinder cone. Say something else while I look this up.
Well, this is what I was thinking.
Okay, you
It's
go.
like a vacuum, the hose part of a vacuum. You shove it up your ass,
Mhm.
and then you fart into it. It goes through the tube, and then it gets stored in a little tank. And you have a little tank of your farts.
Why would you want it in a tank? It has to go outside.
It doesn't have to go outside. As long as it's not.
No, it does have to go outside.
It can be in the tank.
No, because then you know what
and
you're
then
gonna
you
do?
dump the tank out.
Where?
You release it outside.
So it's going outside either way.
Or you like launch it at your enemies or
No,
something.
see, this is why. Because men will start collecting their farts, saving them up, and then you just do a big fart explosion. You're going to save them all up to do a giant fart.
I mean, you might as well use them to
Funnel.
thwart your
A
enemies.
funnel. You didn't know what I meant when I said that?
Funnel.
The funnel, you just go like that, and you turn the machine on, you fart, and you turn it off. Whereas your thing is storage container. You're doing like a Ghostbusters thing for your ass. At that point, you might as well just go take a shit into the toilet, because that's what a toilet is.
Also, this is what Allyson does. Whenever I have a fart and it stinks, she like mansplains taking a shit to me. Where she goes, you have to take a shit. That's why it smells bad, because there's poop in your butt. and you have to poop out of your butt.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, don't tell me how to take a shit.
Well, it's like, bro, I literally said to you, I don't know, like it seems like your stomach hurts and you're like basically shitting your pants. You probably have to go to the bathroom. And you're like, no, I know when I have to go to the bathroom.
I do know when I have to go to the bathroom.
You stood up and you're like, I gotta go to the bathroom right now.
That was minutes later.
I feel like you're losing this argument.
I feel like you do this thing where you think you know more about taking shits than I do. And you don't.
I will say.
You really don't.
I will say I'm a really efficient shit taker. And you know that. You know that I take efficient.
You're just a fast pooper. You rush it.
Efficient. I'm not rushing. I'm letting the natural experience of shitting happen to my body, but I'm very in tune with it. Okay?
I'm in tune with my body as well.
But the thing is, you do complain of hemorrhoids.
Well, yeah, I've had bad hemorrhoids for a long time now.
Okay, so then you're not as
I need to get cream,
you're not as
actually,
good of a
because they're
pooper.
not going away.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But that shows that you're a worse pooper than me. I'm better.
That's genetic.
I guess partially, but there is also factors to blame.
Go ahead, mansplain hemorrhoids to me now.
I'm not going to. I just said there's factors. I do think you're better at pissing and drinking water than me. I'm really bad at peeing.
Thank you.
But I mean, you.
What do you mean you're bad at peeing?
I like sometimes will pee, and I like don't like waiting to pee, because I don't really know how it is for men, but like you kind of have to like wait for a while, right? So you pee, you do your initial pee, right? And then you have like a few other extra pees that come out. Do you guys have that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, ask John.
Okay, yeah. I'm like John with peeing, but I have a pussy, so you can't tell. So sometimes I'll stand up and I'll pee on myself because I was like, I try to rush it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You're rushing.
With peeing, not with shitting. Shitting is so much. Peeing, it's like
probably have
whatever.
some poop in there too.
If piss got on my face, I'd be like, whatever. If shit got on my face, that's crazy. I respect shitting.
Wait, how's the piss getting on your face?
It's not, but I'm saying I respect shitting more than I respect peeing, because piss is kind of like whatever. It's like water. It doesn't matter. There's no gravity to it, you know? And I'm also bad at drinking water, and you know that. What do you think's going on with do you think I have like Parkinson's or something?
No.
Okay.
I don't think you have Parkinson's.
Well, I
don't think spilling water on yourself every time you drink means you have Parkinson's.
It's not just spilling, it's choking too.
Yeah, what is the deal with that?
I'm really bad at drinking water. It's just not my strong suit.
Is that like a woman thing? You know how you're talking about men can't
No, I think I'm like kind of
breathe in their sleep?
the weird thing is I think I do this thing. It's like almost like when you start sucking dick, you have to breathe through your nose and your throat at the same time, right? Because breathing through your nose opens the back of your throat to let the dick in. I mean, my mother would be so proud, you know?
Let's tag her in this.
Yeah, tag my mom. I think I try to breathe in my nose and my mouth and swallow at the same time. And that's the big issue. And that's all from sucking dick, I think, maybe.
So you think you've sucked so much dick
that I can't drink water anymore. No, my body gets confused.
That's really your theory?
My body gets confused when I lift something to my mouth. It's like I'm trying to do all.
You're like, well, it's probably a dick. You're like, oh, fuck, it's water. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I'm getting sweaty now. Anyway, that's the only explanation I have. I mean, if you have a better one, you can tell me, but.
No, that's probably it. That actually, I think which is crazy that after years of wondering, it's like we finally solved it.
Well, it's also because none of my teeth are real. You know? Like, all of my teeth are fillings, and so I have very sensitive teeth. So I don't want the water to touch my teeth ever.
Mm-hmm.
I have no teeth, and I only can suck dick.
Dream
I
girl.
have teeth. Yeah, I am. I honestly am. I'm going to start crying.
Like sad tears?
No. I was just,
Oh, okay.
I'm just kind of hot and sweaty and laughing. But yeah, so I mean, a lot of people were sad when I, got out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, people are still mad about it.
People still don't get that we're dating.
Mm-hmm.
We could be like having sex right now, and people would be like, "Oh, so how'd you meet that girl you do the podcast with? You guys like cousins or something?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're step cousins.
Yeah. Do you remember that one open mic host? We're R.I.P. to him.
Yeah, he's dead because he shaded Cameron.
Keep that in mind.
So many people shade Cameron about being my boyfriend.
We were like holding hands and like
and kissing
and like kissing and stuff, and like he was like following you on Instagram or whatever, and then he brings you up, you get off stage, and he's like, "All right, coming up next is Allison's homeboy."
Yeah. You know what's funny?
Carmen Fruth or whatever
Yeah.
whatever he said, and it's like, bro, look at you now, dead.
You know what's interesting is people, take that.
That's why I laced your cocaine.
People-
fentanyl.
People treat Cameron and I's relationship like they treat two women who are dating each other. Like they never believe that we're a couple. Like, when there's like two like lipstick lesbians and guys are like, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, I think people are convinced you're gay. Right? No? You do a lot of, you say that you're gay a lot. You kind of claim gay quite a bit.
Maybe like on stage or something, but people are convinced that I'm like a sex worker, essentially, and that I belong to no one, I think, because of like how I present myself online sometimes and how I'm like just like confident and like naked and sometimes. So they just go, the only women who are like that are sex workers. And so they can't even conceive of me having a healthy relationship, not to mention that I wouldn't also just be fucking on the side or something.
Yeah, I guess it is weird. I actually get the confusion now.
The only people. Because
Why are you use your shirt off?
Here's the thing. Yeah, John Snake.
We are into the weigh-in right now?
No, here's the thing. No one's ever seen a bitch like me before.
Nice.
They can't handle
Like,
the multi-dimensional. They can't take that I'm a dyke in the streets and a thought on fucking Instagram. They can't conceive in a monogamous relationship. Which
that really fell apart there at the end.
That is new. That is new for me.
It really fell apart after the streets.
I mean, it wasn't going to be a whole poem. You think I was going to write a fucking haiku about it?
You came into it so confident, and then
I was just joking. I mean, I was just messing around.
Okay.
I didn't have anything prepared.
I'm trying to do a serious podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to just fucking mess around.
Okay, what serious topic besides Israel, Palestine, and how it applies to WWE? What other political or mathematical subject?
Oh, you want to talk mathematical?
No, but you were messing with me that you were going to start quizzing me on math, and that really stressed me out.
Yeah. What's 3 times 9? What?
I don't know.
8? You started with 8?
I don't know.
What's 3 times 9?
36? I really don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
It's crazy because like
Ask me some questions.
I love you.
No, don't ask John. Don't ask
27.
John.
It is 27. That is correct. 1 point for John.
Okay.
People think I'm joking about not understanding.
1 is the number right after 0, by the way. No, nothing. It doesn't matter.
I missed the beginning part.
All right,
I don't like this.
what's 4 times 4?
16, right?
All right.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
All right, what's 12?
Okay, you can't do too many of these. No, 12 I can't do. I can't do 12 times anything. There's no way.
That's where the times
There's
table
no
ends.
way.
Is at 12.
There's no way it's
You
happening.
learn
I know
until
12 times
12.
I'm
12.
ready.
I know 12 times 12.
What's
That's
12 times 12?
144, right?
Yeah.
I just had
Good
that
job.
one, But I don't know it. Sometimes you can see pictures of things that you memorized, right? That's how
I
your
was going
brain
to give you an
works.
easy one, by the way.
Okay, I have a question for you after you keep going, though, yeah.
All right. What's
One more. I don't want to do any more of this.
What's 3 times?
That's going to be easy. I could probably do that.
You just couldn't get 3 times 9.
Yeah.
All right, go.
What's 3 times 7?
21.
Come on. Why is he playing?
I don't know. He just made himself a part of
Okay.
this.
What I was going to ask is, obviously I have big problem with math. Big problem. Big, huge problem. I don't even know my left. I don't even know left from right, really.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
Here's the thing. I understand this is left. This is right.
I mean,
Okay?
you almost fucked that up too.
But here's the thing. If you were to be if any other thing was going on and you were oh, left, and I had to decide in that moment, it would take me a while.
You have to do.
It would just take me a minute sometimes. Or sometimes if I'm following directions and it says right, I will just go the wrong way. I mean, it's just not. But anyway, my question about math is, when you learned things like multiplication, first of all, I went to 3rd grade twice. Basically.
So you should be really good at multiplication.
Nope. Basically, that both of those times I went to 3rd grade, it wasn't even real 3rd grade. It was fake 3rd grade. So it's I basically didn't go. I did 2nd grade and I did 5th grade, and anything in the middle I didn't do. Okay, so don't blame it on me. I didn't go to school. I got duped.
What did you do?
I went to a fake school. I went to Wellspring Alternative Learning School. It was a hippie school where we drew murals on the wall. We made dolls out of apple heads, and we ate pizza on the floor. Nothing happened during those 2 years.
That's why you eat off the floor. And you don't know math.
We didn't eat off the floor. We ate sitting on the floor because we didn't have tables or chairs. We had little mats with little.
But that was the gateway drug to you eating everything off of the floor.
I don't eat everything off the floor. Okay, I want people to know that.
But you
Sometimes,
will eat anything
if I'm
off the
cooking
floor.
and I drop a potato on the floor, I put it in my mouth and I eat it. That's not crazy. Okay, wait. Back to the real question though, because I know we're probably closing out soon. But
are we? Where are we at, John?
I mean, definitely over an hour.
Oh fuck.
We're
okay.
not over an hour.
Yeah, we are. Okay, let's.
We're
just about
the
an
Zoom
hour.
recorder's right there.
Okay, let's. Enough, babe.
How are you Are you always this bad at producing?
What do you mean? You're over an hour. I can see
Okay, I believe you. Yes. Okay. So
That
just
is
quickly and then
crazy.
we'll close out. But when you learned math, again, let's just do a prequel here. I didn't learn math. Nobody taught it to me. Okay?
Uh-huh.
When you learned math, did you learn via memorization, meaning in your head you just see 9 times 9 equals this? Or do you feel the numbers come together for you no matter which way you do the addition or subtraction or division?
I think you start with just memorizing. You memorize the times table.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean that's the building block. That's the first part. And
But
then,
in your head, how do you do it now?
honestly, where I really learned math
Mm-hmm.
was Yu-Gi-Oh. Because you have to add and subtract life points the whole time. It's a lot of math. And so
But I'm
that's
saying,
really that's really how I learned how to do math
But
quick.
how do you think your brain
Because you're working with the
calculates
thousands.
it? Do you think you do it broken down, or do you think you do it by memorization?
You break it down.
You break it down. I think that's what I'm saying.
There's
is,
a way to
but I won't be able to do that. I could memorize. You could tell me this is all
do you
the
want to learn?
multiplication.
I feel like I could teach you,
No, you can't.
basic math.
No, this is what people don't understand. Okay, and I want to try to make this quick. If you do not learn math as a child, it just doesn't happen. Because it's something about learning to walk, learning to eat, those things.
It's like
need to
riding
happen.
a bike.
It is. You need to learn them early. My brain has no capacity for it at all.
Yeah.
People think I'm joking. It's not there. It just never existed. There was no compartment for it. It was never cultivated. By the time I got to 5th grade, they go, hey, why do you know no math? And then they just kind of went, yeah, we give up too. Because what are they supposed to do at that point? They can't start you from scratch. It's too late.
Yeah.
They went like, oh, yeah, you're fucked. And then they were like, it's not a big deal. You don't really need it that much.
You're not going to need it.
Yeah, they were like, you're not going to need it. Yeah. I can count reps and weight on the bar. I know when I have a 45-pound bar and I have like 95 pounds on each side. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because I did it a lot.
Yeah, you're just memorizing.
Like 25.
You're memorizing.
Yeah.
You're not actually doing math. You're just.
Yeah, memorizing. I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I could teach you math. And you could teach me how
wanna
to ride a
learn-
bike. That'd be good for us.
Okay. Well, let's end this, and people can say what they want about me, but I can't fucking do addition. I never learned division. Let's not even start with that. I've never.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know multiplication, you're not going to be able to do the reverse, which is
Yeah.
division.
I can do multiplication.
I mean,
If I thought about it harder, I could have done it. Okay.
you thought about it pretty hard. You took a lot of time.
Anyway.
All right. Shout out to Vince McMahon for solving the crisis in the Middle East. And shout out to you guys for listening.
Anyone wants to invest in the C-ass machine, let me know. Rocket farts.
It's
out
like
your
a
ass.
vacuum that you shove up your
But it's
ass. And you can.
Anti-vacuum, and it shoots. Yeah, and you could also probably shoot poop out of it if you wanted to.
I don't see why not.
And if you didn't want, if you shoot poop outside, I have to go.
And then there's a tank that stores the poop, and you can dump the poop on one of your enemies.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks for listening, guys. See you next week.
Okay, let's get. Can I have a Zen now?
Yeah, we need like a sign off.